Good morning, bright and early, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely magical day today. I'm going to lower the microphone just a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm just drinking here. Yeah, don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Check out that Infinity Gauntlet mug. I have to be honest, I'm really glad Michelle convinced me to get it. Really, really glad. It's awesome. It's so cool, right? I mean, I'm only going to drink water out of it. That's why I have a teacup right there, but I just think it's so cool. I think it's awesome. All right. Good morning. Let's see what, I was losing my train of thought already. What was your favorite part of the adventure? That's what I want to know. First thing this morning, I saw so many friends joining us bright and early this morning. It's so great to see you. Our adventure was amazing. Truly, unbelievably amazing. I loved it. There were so many parts that I really enjoyed. I truly enjoyed it all. Can you see the Marvel Day at Sea blanket behind me? We are all set. We're all marveled out. We are all marveled out. We loved it. We would definitely do a Marvel Day at Sea cruise again. Good morning. Yes, Ethan Thanos. You got it. You make my morning. McKenna, I'm so glad to hear that. Really. Welcome back, Lisa. Thank you. Very glad to be back. Well, kind of. You know what I mean. Good morning from Florida. Hey, DC football. Good morning, Amanda. Another Amanda. Two Amandas. Lori, Joel from Maryland. Maryland style. Right. There you go. Good morning, Michael. We leave in 10 days for Disney. Hey, Dave, good to see you. Talking with Iron Man was your favorite. Stingrays was your favorite. Tom and I, good to hear that. Love the screensaver. Oh, thank you. I took this shot. I took this picture. Yes, I did. I loved watching you guys meet the characters in your costumes. That was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed that part. That was, I think, one of our favorite parts of it were meeting those characters. I mean, where else can you meet them? Where else can you meet them? I don't know. Did you comment on Disney, on the restaurant service? Oh, yes, we left the comment card, and there's a review. I have more thoughts about the service on the Magic in tomorrow's video, so check out that one coming tomorrow. Your first stream, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. How do you wash the Thanos mug? Well, that's the hard part. That's why I'm only using it for water. No tea, nothing, no sticky soda. No, it's just for water. And that's what I do with some of these mugs that are really intricate like that. It's water only. Otherwise, I've used Disney mugs before like that, and it did not work out. These kind of mugs I use for tea or anything else. The other one's for water. Casey, you want to go on Marvel Day at Sea? Well, it's amazing. I highly recommend it. Don't worry, mail time is coming soon. I had to break them up into 2 mail times because so many wonderful friends sent me mail. But let's get back to the questions. I'm going to try and answer as many of these questions as possible because I know you have a lot of them. So now's a good time. Ask me those questions. We'll get to them. Bloopers. There weren't many bloopers, Michelle. There really weren't. It was, I've been vlogging for a little while now, so you kind of get used to it. You know exactly, I want to capture this and record here, and off I go. And we recorded basically every moment of the adventure you saw, condensed into 30 minutes, which I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you liked them. I'm very proud of those. They turned out really well, in my opinion. Good morning from University of Virginia. Hey there, good to see you. You have a totally different vibe than your sister, or with your sister compared to your brother. Of course, we all do, though. We all kind of adjust with our, people we're around. There's an old saying, like we emulate those who we spend our time with. I forgot it already. But, of course. I mean, we all do that. My dad, we go a little slower. Oh, of course, it's not blooper free, but I just don't know if I caught them in the vlog. I'm sure, like tripping and all have bloopers, of course. But I don't know if I caught them in video. So glad you had an adventure with Michelle. We had a great time. Can I interview you for a magazine? Sure, absolutely. Too bad David couldn't join. Well, don't worry. David and I were talking about it. We want to go on more adventures together. We want to do all 3 siblings in the future. Lots of thoughts. And you gave me a lot of these thoughts, so I have to thank you for that. Star Wars Day at Sea. Yes, I hope to do that too. Hey there. Michael, when are you going to do a trip to Disney World with Michelle? I want to, and that's the thing. We're trying to prioritize these things. Michelle has school, I have work. We're trying to figure out all these things. At some, maybe one day in the future, it'll be like I'll be there a lot more frequently, and then she can join me. But finding the right timing is very, very difficult, especially right now. So we're going to try and find as many of these trips together as possible, but don't worry. There are years and years of adventures together, which I will definitely be recording. It's going to be so much fun. All three of us in the future. I love the partner statue. It's blocking the black font. Oh, I see that. It is blocking the black font. Let's see. How can I, let's, for live streams, I'm going to push Walt and Mickey right over there. But for the other videos, we'll make sure they're in there. Next adventure, I don't know yet. I really don't, because I want to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening at Disneyland, but I'm not. I don't have any of the tickets for the opening day or a hotel for the opening day. I did one of the resorts because there's no way I could have afforded $500 a night plus. There's just that was not going to happen. So We'll see what happens. I'm waiting for Disney to release tickets, and then I'll have to find out from work if I can take off, and then we'll go. Yes, I do work full-time outside of my job, outside of this. Yes, I do. But I love sharing it with you. I really do. Okay, I'm going to answer some Marvel Day at Sea questions. Michael, will you be going on another cruise in 2019? I hope so, DC Football. I don't know yet. Again, I have to plan all these things out. My next cruise in September, Alaska cruise on the Wonder. So excited. Are you thinking about Alaska soon? Jessica, I've really been thinking about Alaska. I've been thinking about the Halloween on the High Seas, Star Wars Day at Sea. I want to see the fantasy extremely badly. There are a lot of thoughts that I have for the future. I want to do more cruises. I caught the cruise bug. I admit it. It happened. Yes, it did. I love it. Yes, all three on the cruise would be great. We can say, yes, the K-Days. I like that. The K-Days at sea. I love it. Don't move the partner statue out of view. Oh, no. I like seeing it, too. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe I can. I think future studio setup. How about, like, right there? That's pretty good, right? Hopefully that doesn't block the numbers there. Alaska does sound nice, doesn't it? It does. What do you think of the themed cruise? I loved it. I really did, Ethan. But it's a totally different experience than a non-themed cruise. And I'm thinking about making a video about the different lengths of cruise, like the 3-day or 3-night versus 5-night versus 7-night. So we'll see. We'll see that. It'll be fun. Sounds like you need to win the lottery. I have been blessed with so much. I've been blessed with so much. Michael, what is your preferred port arrival transportation? I love the Disney transfers, the actual Disney bus from Port Canaveral, but sometimes Uber is fine too. I'm sorry if I missed your question. I'm going to try and read them as many as I can. Hi from Austin. Hey there. Good to see you. Do you think Disney should build Castaway Cay Resort? Yes, but they're never going to. New Year's Eve is awesome. Highly recommend it, Michael. Oh, I love it. If you could collaborate with other YouTubers, I've collaborated with Rob Plays. Great guy. Jack from DSMI Newscast. Some great creators in our community. Truly amazing. How come you didn't do the Aqua Dunk? I did. I think that was day 2. It was fun. Michael, go to Alaska. Out of my 5 cruises, Alaska has been my favorite. I worry about not being able to see Castaway Cay, though. It's not warm, so we'll see. I want to do Flower and Garden. I do. It is my priority to do Flower and Garden this year. I do not want to miss it, even if it's a weekend trip. Again, time off from work. This is the hard part. So it'll be fun. When's your next meal time? Monday, Tuesday, this coming week. It's coming up. Michael, was there Marvel theming the whole cruise or just a special day? Good question. There was touches of Marvel throughout the whole cruise, but it was very subtle until that full day. The full day was the really big Marvel stuff. And I was thinking to myself, they should have had it the whole day, or the whole cruise before I got on. But once I've been on, once you go on a Marvel Day at Sea cruise, you realize that Marvel Day at Sea is so packed and so much Marvel that the other days having less Marvel is great. They did it perfectly. They really did. What ships have you been on so far? All of them except the Fantasy. Hopefully soon. Jennifer, you're at the Flower and Garden Festival. I'm jealous. Just a question. Do you think the Disney cruise is around 100% worth the price? And what are some cruise itineraries you would recommend? Marzipan, good question. I do think that they are worth the price. I wouldn't be going as frequently as I am if I didn't think they were worth the price. They are more expensive. They're expensive. Yes, but they're worth it. They are worth it. It's a totally different experience. I did not meet Captain America on this one. I know, but we had other priorities. Next time. Michael, what ship do you think is the best for kids? Best water slide you've been on. I don't think any of them are bad for kids. I think they're all great for kids. Honestly, I do have my preferences and I will be comparing the ships in a future video very, very soon, or at least the Wonder and the Magic. I'll do the Wonder versus the Magic in a future video, but they're all good for kids. They're all good for kids. Okay. Michael, did you see other YouTubers on board? No, I did not. No, I did not see any other YouTubers. I saw people with cameras, but I didn't recognize anyone. Maybe they were there. I don't know. What Sea Day event do you recommend? Star Wars or Marvel? I have not tried Star Wars yet, so I'll let you know about that later. Hello from Boise, Idaho. Hey there. Which Marvel character was the best capturing the role? Holly, such a good question. I want to say Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. You know what? Captain Marvel did a great job too. Well, no. I'm going to say Doctor Strange or Spider-Man. They both did great. My son David wants to know how many magic bands you have. I have no idea. I have no 30, 40. I have no idea. When's your next trip? Not soon enough. Did you feed the fish diving. Oh, slow down. Stingrays. Yes, we did. We did feed the stingrays, and it was fun. Michael, did you meet any celebs? No, no. Sail a wave. Yes, I did like it. We both did. I always find, and it's not a complaint. It's an observation. All the deck shows on Disney Cruise Line are just a bit loud. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But they're always just too loud. Like, just a little bit quieter. Just a little bit. Excuse me. Did you put a deposit down for a future cruise? Yes, I have one of those placeholders. I do have one right now. Michael, can you talk about dining service on this adventure? It seems like it wasn't as magical. Brooklyn, such a good question, and I'll be discussing this more in tomorrow's video. But it was magical. I don't want to take away from that. I'm being totally, you know me, I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to be honest. It was magical. The food was really good. It was not as good as the Wonders food. That's just the important part. I will discuss this in tomorrow's video, but it was, a lot of friends have told me there's some charm. There's this charm to the Wonder. And I didn't get that. I was lost. I don't get that. Because they're the same ship. It's copy paste, it's the same ship. But there's a difference. There's a difference. It was absolutely magical, and I would 100% go on the Magic again, and I would recommend the Magic as well. It's an amazing ship. Okay, so I want to make sure I say that. More on that tomorrow. Carlson, again on tomorrow's video, but I'm happy to answer it here. Rapunzel's or Tiana's place? Tiana's place. I'll discuss it more tomorrow. Michael, what do you think? Michael, do you want to go to Alani in a trip of its own or on a cruise? City, I loved Alani. Alani was an amazing adventure. Either way, on a cruise or just by itself, loved it. Alani versus a Disney cruise. Disney cruise, but Alani's great too. Choosing is tough. I know. 28,000. I know. It's amazing how fast our community is growing. I'm blown away by it. I really am. I'm so grateful. It's because of you. Thank you. Okay, diehard DC fan, Marvel Day at Sea. Your happiness is infectious. I'm so glad. Disney cruise fan. Okay, sorry, I see DC. I think Washington DC. That's where I'm from. When would you sail on the Disney Fantasy? I want to urgently. Okay. Deep breaths. Thoughts on the new island? Yes, Bob Iger did confirm that new island, Lighthouse Point. I think I have that right. I've made a lot of videos about that. We'll learn more soon. We haven't really heard much since my last video on it. So when there's an update, I'll make another one. I'm excited. I'm very excited, but they need a new island. They need it. Well, it's a peninsula. We'll see. Confirmed by Wonder Cruise Director, the Triton-class ships will have the same human capacity, but larger. So less dense than the Magic or Wonder. The same as the Dream or Fantasy. Correct. So the same number of guests as the Dream or Fantasy, but larger. You're absolutely right. I'm missing comments. I'm sorry, I'm missing comments. Price difference. Cruise versus Alani. Oh, I made a video about that. You can just type in Cruise versus Alani on my channel. You will find it. Cruise is less expensive than Alani. I'll make sure I get that right. What time is it in Maryland? 11:13 in the morning. Good question. Any reason for the slightly shorter vlogs this cruise? I am always looking to improve them, and I'm always looking for your feedback. I would love to hear, would you like them longer? I thought they were a good length. If you want them longer, though, let me know. My goal is to make them as fun and kind of capture all the magic that I can. It's a lot of fun to relive it, because I was actually just rewatching the Alani vlogs with my brother the other night. We were just reliving that, so it's fun for me, too. It really is. Any regrets? No. Marvel Day at Sea Cruise? Nope. Missing an event. Would have liked to meet Captain America and several other things, but regrets? No. We just didn't have enough time. So that just means another Marvel Day at Sea Cruise in the future. No immediate plans for that. Star Wars first. Would you like to try Star Wars Day at Sea on the Fantasy? Oh, yes. 100%. 100%. Michael, do you recommend the Disney Cruise if you don't like meet and greets? Yes. You do not have to do meet and greets to enjoy Disney Cruise. Not at all. Cruise versus the parks. I can never answer that question. It's a fair question, but I can't answer it. They're different. They're different and magical, and I want to do both. Michael, your vlogs are just right. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Longer. Don't like the music. Okay, I'll have to work on the music. Oh, I have to work on that. All right, good to know. Longer to give us more information. Okay, I'll have to work on that. I always appreciate this. Always appreciate it. Vlogs are great length. Oh my gosh, video one. Oh my gosh, missed this comment. or even 1 week. Oh, I'm so glad. Perfect length for kids. Okay, that's your thought. I want to make sure that, you know, the entire family enjoys it, right? Not, you know, this is why I make the informational ones later, so that, you know, I can share some of the magic in the moment and then kind of explain it more in a future at-home video. So hopefully that works. Let me know. Michelle's enthusiasm is awesome. It is. Morning from New Jersey. Hey there. Would love to do their transatlantic. I mean, that looks unbelievable. Really unbelievable. Is there actually a Star Wars Day at Sea? Yes, there is. It's on the fantasy. That's what I want to do. Oh, the music is great. Oh, you did like the music. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so I guess that's personal preference, and that's okay. It's always going to change. I don't use the same music at all. I always find new music. So if you didn't like it this time, you'll like it next time. So it'll vary. I try not to use too much music, so it's a break in between. Hopefully you like it. Don't change the music. Oh, Disney Dad, don't worry. It's not a change in beat. It's a change in the track. Don't worry. It'll be okay. Go to Flower and Garden. I want to. April 30th. Oh, that would be great. Would you do a future video designing Triton-class ships? Yes, if I knew more about them. I've not seen Into the Spider-Verse movie. Rob's going to kill me when he finds out about that. He loves that one. I want to see it. I want to see that movie. I missed it. Totally lost track of time. But, yeah. Next time. Okay. Like the music. Who's the biggest Star Wars fan in your family? Probably me. And Marvel's Michelle. She's got Marvel. Great vlogs, Michael. Okay. Any summer trips to Walt Disney World? I hope so. Good morning from Pennsylvania. Hey there. Good to see you. Some of the Marvel Day at Sea photos will be good for next year's calendar. Yes, they will. You know, one of the issues is a lot of the Marvel Day at Sea photos they take in portrait mode, so like up and down rather than sideways. Instead of landscape mode, so it can be tough to put those into a full-size calendar, but we'll see. Hopefully they fit. We'll find maybe two side by side. I highly recommend Apple's photography classes. Oh, that's good to know. Breathe. Breathing. Thank you. Best coffee on the ship, Cove Cafe. Oh my gosh, Cove Cafe. So good. Hey, from Sacramento, California. Love the look on life. Oh, thank you. Outlook on life. I'm so glad, of course. I do not have a favorite mug. They're all amazing. They're all incredible. Castaway Key 5K next time. It depends on who I'm with. It depends on who I go with. Who would you take from Disney family? Which family member would enjoy the Star Wars Day at Sea? I don't know. Probably Michelle again. I think she would enjoy that most. David and I have talked about other style adventures. My brother. So we'll see about that. Are you starboard or port side of your room? Starboard side. You are the only vlogger my mom will watch. Oh, well, I really appreciate that. It really means a lot. My cruise is in 5 days. Oh my gosh, Tyler, have an amazing time. Truly enjoy it. Want to see another family cruise? So do I. I was just discussing this. Just talked about this the other day with my family. Again, it's all about, you know, finances and other things, but hopefully soon. I hope this year. Cross your fingers. I hope so. Okay, so let me answer a few more questions. All right, let's get back to some of the other things on the Marvel Day at Sea adventure. The USO show, meet and greets, Doctor Strange show, the Heroes Unite show, Mickey and friends in their outfits. Yes, we did have the opportunity to meet a lot of these characters. We missed some of them because it's so exhausting. I thought that, you know, I was like the person that was immune to being exhausted on Disney vacations because I can just go on Disney energy, but maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know. I have no idea. But Michelle and I were both exhausted beyond words by like 2. It was a packed day. It was a packed day. So just be ready for that if you're planning on going to. I know 28,500. I know. It's amazing. It's amazing. So you never know. I'm thankful. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you. When's your next cruise? I don't know. Hopefully soon. Well, 28,500. Who knows? Maybe soon. Who is Pluto dressed as? He was dressed. He just had that collar with the Marvel. So I think he was just kind of like a general Marvel theme. But all the Disney characters had their costumes on. That's our priority for next Marvel Day at Sea cruise. We want to meet the Disney characters in their costumes. We met only Chip and Dale. So that's next time. Once you go on a Disney cruise, you're hooked. You're so right. Road tripping, you're so right. Love the videos you went cruising with your dad. He's adorable. Thank you. Yes, love going with dad. Hopefully we do it again very soon. Michael, would you choose ocean view? Oh, here, okay. Great question here. Would you choose ocean view or interior stateroom because of the similarities? Or would you Oh gosh, I missed the end of that question. Good question though, and the video today is all about that. But I'm very happy with inside. Really, really, I was. I do prefer ocean view because I like looking out onto onto the ocean where we are as I'm getting ready in the morning. That's always a lot of fun. But is it enough? I mean, that it comes down to cost. For me, this is all about cost. So, I was just looking at cruises for the future, and I was thinking about the difference in cost between an inside room and an ocean view stateroom. I wasn't looking at veranda. I was not. And the difference sometimes is like $100. To me, to me, this is a personal decision. That's worth it. $100 between the two, that's worth it. I mean, for the entire adventure, not per day, the entire adventure. $100 difference, that's worth it to me. Sometimes they're like $400 or $500 difference. To me, that's where you start to, that's where the line begins to cross. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the two? Have you been on a cruise? Are you just thinking about cruising? Let me know your thoughts. Can you talk about the onboard? Oh, good question. Can you talk about the onboard? Can you talk about what onboard is for an additional purchase? I've made a video all about this, but Cove Cafe coffee, Thanos mug, for example, merchandise, popcorn from Preludes and other things from Preludes, or outside the Buena Vista Theater. Just a lot of other things are included. That list is more comprehensive on the other video. Michael, why so few Marvel Days at sea? Why so few Marvel Days? I don't know. Maybe because I really appreciate the non-themed cruises, Michelle and I talked about that in the last day of the vlog. It's really nice. Those non-themed ones are great. Themed ones are great too, but non-themed ones. What's included in the price of the cruise and what costs extra? So again, I made that video earlier. Go check that one out. Maybe I'll have to make an update to that. Michael would love to see more karaoke on future adventures. David and I already talked about this. He wants to do karaoke on board. I will have to do that as well. Room service quality, fantastic. Our stateroom host was really great. John, I think it was John. He was great. Really, really great. Did your mom like her shirt? She loved it. She's been wearing it. She loved it. What's your favorite spot on the Disney cruise? I want to say right outside Cove Cafe, where where you put your feet up by the chair. I love that spot. Love it. Or actually, you know what? That's the smaller ships. The Dream and Fantasy, I would say the transparent hot tubs. Those are great too. But now that I think about it, I really have not been on that many of the larger class, the Dream class. So I've got to get back on the Fantasy or the Dream. It's going to be great. Shorter cruise inside, longer cruise ocean view. Good thought, road trip, and I like that one. Planning on going on Disney cruise next year. Traveling from Australia, do you think it's worth the money? Always, absolutely, no doubt. Can you tell us if you can take the elevator on the aqueduct? Elevator? No, I believe it's only stairs to get up the aquadunk. Good question. Duck though, I don't think aquadunk either. Michael, any updates on Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge trip? Canceled because of an earlier than expected Walt Disney World opening. I have no set plans yet. I will let you know as soon as I know for sure. Again, waiting for Disney to announce those tickets and waiting for my work to confirm some time off. But once I know those things, I will let you know, I promise. You had an incredible towel. We really did. Incredible towel creations. They were great. Did I meet any of the officers? We saw a few of them all around the ship. We sure did. Do they have any adult-only karaoke? I don't think so. Hey there from Virginia. Good to see you. Thanks for being a part of it with me. So let's talk about those adventures. If you've been on a Disney cruise before at different lengths, I'm going to make a video about this. This is a future video, but I have some questions about it. What do you think about 3-night versus 5-night versus 7-night? For me personally, and again, future video, but if I had to choose, and let's say I'm only going on one a year. Of course, I want to do the longest possible. But it comes down to what I would recommend for your first adventure, for example. Do I recommend a 3-night? If it's all that you can do, absolutely. But if you have the flexibility to try something like a 5-night or a 7-night, absolutely recommend that. It's just a totally different experience because you can really unpack and appreciate everything without having to rush around and try and see everything in one day. Hopefully that answers that. Let me know your thoughts about it. A lot of questions versus longer and shorter cruises, so we'll have to answer that for sure. Haven't been to Disney in 6 years. Rebecca, you got to get back. Weekend trip this summer or waiting until December or January for Galaxy's Edge. You may want to wait for Galaxy's Edge, Rebecca, because I have a feeling like once you see the pictures of it and hear reviews of it, you're going to want to see it. So you may want to wait for that. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. So 7-night, 5 nights. Yeah, 5 nights great for a first trip. 3, I agree. 3 just feels a little short. It just, It feels a little short. It feels a little short. How many cruises have you been on? This was my 4th. So next time, gold, here I come. Michael, first cruise, themed or unthemed? Unthemed. That's my personal recommendation. That's my recommendation. What do you think? First cruise, theme or unthemed? That's another great question. I recommend unthemed, 7-night if possible. 5 or 7, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of the same thought. I agree. 5 or 7, 14-night, that may be a bit much though for your first cruise. I wouldn't have a problem with that. And many friends would have a problem with that, but yeah. Would you ever cruise alone? It doesn't make any financial sense, Holly, for me to cruise alone because the cost for one person is the exact same, down to the penny for 2 people. So no, I would always cruise with someone from my family. That's always going to happen. Do you have Instagram? Yes, Disney with Michael. You can find it linked to my YouTube channel. Matthew from Queens says hi. Hi, Matthew. Okay, so another question, themed versus unthemed for your first Disney cruise. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Are you going on a cruise with your mom? Hopefully one day. Yes, I'd love that. Again, it's all about schedules. Scheduling. Gotta see those infinity stones. Okay, wait. I think I can get this. Time, power, space, reality. I'm going to say this is soul and this is mind. I think that's right. If I'm right about that, let me know. So time, power, space, reality, soul, mind. Let me know your thoughts. Michelle will let me know if I'm wrong there. Shorter cruise for your first one in case of seasickness. You know, Kendall, that's a good idea. Hadn't thought about that. Because no one in my family has really had a problem with that, but that's not everyone. That's not everyone. Kendall's got a good point. Keep that in mind what Kendall said just in case. Unthemed. Fully agree. Unthemed. That's the way for the first one anyway. Just for that first one. Just something to think about. Okay, so I'm ready to answer any other thoughts you have about cruising, or we can switch topics to Disney World. This is meant to be a general Q&A about the adventure. I'm going to try and, if you have that question that I missed, I'm going to try and get to it. I don't want to miss questions. All right. Can you explain why you didn't care for the Marvel Dance Party? Oh, in the Ravengers Club. Good question. It was mostly meant for cast members, and that's not a bad thing. Cast members got to have fun too, but I don't know why they would invite guests to something that is definitely exclusive for cast members. And I saw a lot of guests felt the same way. It was not just me. It just felt a little closed off. That's all. It wasn't bad. It was just a little closed off, especially for Disney. I am 28 years old. Good question. I'm in his 20s. Yeah, I know. Getting old. I know. Except, it's a different, my brain's a different age, I guess. What do you feel about flying overseas to see a European cruise? Would you trust the ports? I don't think it's about trust. I think it's just, taking precautions. I would not hesitate. Definitely want to do that. It's all about the distance, in the future. Oh, good question. There is a discount, the 10% discount, if you, and even more than that, if you book for another cruise while you're on board. Good question. Trying to book my first Disney cruise in April. Any tips? By the way, I love your channel. Thanks, Angelica. Any tips? Try for a 5-night or longer and try unthemed. Maybe try one of the newer ships, but if it's the older ships, you will not be disappointed either. So, and there's also, I have a video coming out about the themes and the different shows on board, so that may help too. So it's a good thought. Best dessert on the cruise. You ready for this? Felicia, I got one in mind. Ready for this? The macadamia nut cheesecake tart. That's my personal favorite right now. It's unbelievable. Well, that does not count Palo desserts. Yeah, well, you know what? Those desserts weren't as good. Macadamia nut cheesecake tart. That's my favorite. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Skyliner thoughts. I like them. They look good. And we see them with the covers off. They look cool. I'm looking forward to riding them. It's going to be fun. Cast member party. Oh, I missed the cast member party. I'm sorry. Would you want to do Disney as Indiana Jones Day at sea? That would be really cool. I don't know if they'd have enough, though, for a full Indiana Jones Day. It would be cool, though. It would be. Next Disney hotel on your wish list. There are a lot on my wish list. Is that Lindsay who asked that? Lindsay, there's a lot of Disney hotels on my wish list. Love to go back to Yacht and Beach, Polynesian, but I'm trying to save up so I can go on more adventures. So for me right now, the priority is more adventures, lower cost, but maybe in the future. Who knows? Would you cruise for non-fish eaters? Oh, would a cruise be okay for non-fish eaters? Absolutely. Jennifer, no question. You can find different cuts of meat and vegetarian options. Oh yeah, there are a lot of different food options. Don't worry about that. And they can meet all your needs. Don't worry about that. Enjoy. Go and have fun. They have different food for everyone. Actually, oh yes, I am dog sitting. That's a Mastiff on Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram, I'm dog sitting this week. Beautiful Daisy. She's a Mastiff, really big dog. I might do some more Instagram videos about that. Maybe on YouTube community too. Okay, one thought I had. I was thinking about once you're a gold or platinum level Castaway Club member, you've been to the restaurants over and over again. I keep thinking about trying dinner at Cabanas. I don't know. Friends keep bringing it up to me. I kind of want to try it. Like there are new things I want to try on board, like breakfast at one of the sit-down locations, etc. There are a lot of things to experience that I want to do. Cast members are strictly forbidden to party in guest areas. The Ravengers Club is for guests. Okay, well, maybe it was a change of rules. It was. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, so I'll just leave it with that. I really don't want to get anyone in trouble because the cast members do so much for us. I'll leave it with that. Did you sit with other guests at dinner? No, we were by ourselves. The dog is beautiful. Yes, Daisy is a great dog. It's not my dog. It's a friend's dog, not my dog. Just dog sitting for a week. My birthday is May 10th. Thanks for asking, Hudson. Disney Magic, May 8th to 12th. I hope you have a great time. I don't think I'll be able to make that one. I should do a dog vlog. I don't think I'll be able to, but maybe in the future. I have so much else going on. Michael, have you ever considered a Disney cruise to Hawaii? I saw those. There are only 2 they're offered, and they come about like every 5 years. I would love that. But it's very expensive, and it's a 10-night. I would love that, though. I don't know. What do you think about the ships coming soon? I cannot wait for them. I want to be on inaugural cruises. So excited for those. And I don't know what's going to be on board, but I'm sure Disney's going to surprise us. It's going to be just an amazing adventure. And before any of us step on board, Disney's, I'm sure, going to reveal everything that's going to be there. So it's going to be great. Rotational dining after many cruises. You need to. You tried rotational dining after many cruises. They handle every change. Palo dinner is fantastic. Love Cabanas for dinner, too. I want to try it. I just keep thinking about that. I don't know. How does placeholders work? Good question. So you book when you're on board. You go to guest services. You say you'd like a placeholder. You put down $200. I've already forgotten. And they give you a number as a number you get. And then you can use this number to book a future cruise. When you call on the website or even through a travel agent, they use this number. You get a discount and a money. The word is escaping me for a minute. Credit. You get Stateroom credit. Thank you. That you can use on board. So definitely want to get a placeholder, especially after that first cruise. Michael, sorry I'm late. Are you going to be there for opening of Galaxy's Edge? I want to. Mouse talk. Wow, voice is going. I want to. Not sure yet. I will let you know as soon as I know. How many cruises have I gone on? 4. Do you prefer parks or ships? I can never answer that question. Chris, I'd love to. I can't answer that question because they're both magical. Michael, what happened to the onboard service? Oh, no, it was okay. It was all right. It just wasn't as good as other cruises that I've been on. So on the Wonder, on the Dream, we had unbelievable service. This just wasn't quite there. It was not bad. I do not want you to think it was bad. The whole video is about all that is coming out tomorrow. It was not bad service. It was just not quite at the Wonders level. So on the Wonder, we had Sophia and Mina. Amazing. They're amazing. And they had our drinks ready to go. They knew what we liked. They wanted to make sure we were happy. They kept checking. Are you having fun? Can I change this out for you? They were invested in our magical adventure. So it was just a little bit different. That video is coming out tomorrow. They do Pixar Pier Day at Sea. Pixar Day at Sea. That would be great. I would love to see that. When you're at your temporary housing location, do you go to small Disney events like Disney on Ice? I haven't been to something like that in a while. Definitely going to have to do something like that in the future. Will you be going back to Hawaii? Jennifer, I would love to. I would. No immediate plans for that. Was there golden Mickeys on the Magic? No, but I will be breaking down which shows are on which ships in an upcoming video. Next week. You'll see that one next week. Do you have buttons left over? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What was your Disney magical moment? There were a lot of magical moments on board. A lot of them. What do you see? It's a birthday. What are you doing for your birthday? Oh, anything Disney. I don't know if I'll be at Disney for my birthday, but who knows what will happen, close to it. I don't know. Can you dive deeper into the financially beneficial to sail solo? Oh, no. So 2 guests sail for the same price as 1. So there's no benefit to sailing as just by yourself. Just want to make that clear. My son Jake wants to know what your favorite meal on the cruise. Jake, good question. Favorite meal on the cruise. On the Magic, I'm going to say, I think it was Lumiere's. You know what? I think it was the steak from Lumiere's, and oh my gosh, and the desserts. No, the crab cake from Anna Marie. Oh, I got it. Crab cake from Anna Marie's palette, steak from Lumiere's, and caramel macadamia nut cheesecake from Anna Marie's palette. Those are my favorites. There you go. Inside room by the engines. Tips: bring earplugs and just make sure you don't have an issue with the motion. Those are the tips. But that video came out today. Take a look at that one. I think also linked at the I button up there. Are you going to see Dumbo next weekend? Yes, I want to. I definitely want to. Have you ever ran into For the Love of Mouse couple? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. What do you think of Disney buying the Fox 21st Century Fox? I think anything, it's good. Buying new things, that's great. They didn't buy the news network. They just bought the some TV and these different movies. They will likely, this is my prediction, I've had this prediction for a while, they will likely trade some of these properties to Comcast, which owns Universal, and get some of the rights to bring Marvel to Walt Disney World. That's my prediction. I've had it for years. Let me know what you think about it. But yeah, we'll see what Disney does with it. Maybe Disney won't do much with it. Maybe they'll just continue on forward, or maybe they'll bring X-Men to align with the Marvel characters, which would be amazing. X-Men with Marvel, that's my favorite part of this whole thing. X-Men with Marvel. That's what I want to see. Daisy's great. Thanks for asking. Any tips on group of 11? Oh my gosh, planning a trip to Walt Disney World. Good question, Joseph. I think the key is to try and make a general plan for everyone. And then, try and everyone can kind of focus on what's going on. If you want to branch off from the plan, you can do that. And then you know where everyone else will be. Hopefully that makes sense. David's YouTube channel, The Dave Games. He's commenting there somewhere. Of course, my wife and I want to thank you for all your inspiration. So glad I can share it with you. Day at Sea. I love it. I love it. I'm like, okay, Day at Sea. Oh my gosh. What is your next Disney adventure or cruise? Not soon enough. I'm trying to get to Flower and Garden. I'm still attempting to do this because I don't want to miss it again. I really don't. It's a priority for me. I'm going to try my best to make it. I'll let you know as soon as I know. Again, trying to make those plans work. Are you going to phase 1 or phase 2 when both rides are open? I want to go for phase 1 and phase 2. I want to go for both. Does Michelle and David have social media? David does. He's on. There he is. Dave Games. He's commenting right there. Hi, Michael. If you have a choice, would you go with the M50 or keep the 70D? Actually, Rodrigo, I've been thinking about switching to the M50. I really have been. Not because the 70D is bad. 70D is amazing. Love my 70D. And I don't want to lose it because of the battery life and the water protect, the weatherproofing. But at the same time, the smaller size would help. Really would. How can one access Club 33? You have to be a member of Club 33. That's the way. Would you be able to stay at a Good Neighbor Resort hotel at Disneyland Resort? Mm-hmm. That's been my thought. If I can go for the opening, it would be a Good Neighbor. I wouldn't $500 plus a night. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'd love to. I want to go back to a Disneyland Resort. I do. I really do. But $500 plus a night. I can't do it right now. I cannot. Michael, would you consider renting a cabana at Castaway Cay? I would. And, I thought about it a lot. Part of me really wants to. Part of me kind of wants to experience it more without that. And then maybe I'll switch over in the future. Fifth park at Walt Disney World. What would you like to see? I'm thinking Marvel Land. Once Disney trades those things to Comcast, Fox Steel stuff, to Comcast, they bring Marvel Land. You got New York with the Avengers. And then you've got like a Wakanda area. You've got... I really would love to see the Contest of Champions area with the Grand Master. I mean, my mind just can go on and on about this. I don't know, a lot of thought about that. Love that you have your family. You're a great son. Oh, that's so kind of you, and brother. That's extremely kind of you to say. Thank you. Left and port have both 4 letters. Yes, now I won't forget. Well, I hadn't forgotten that left was port. I was moving too fast. That was the problem. I don't think I had forgotten that it was port. I think I just wasn't paying attention where I was. It was even worse. Even worse. Would you recommend the Castaway Cay 5K? I've got a video all about that. Yes, I would, but you have to know yourself. Hope to see you in the parks. Oh, yes. If you see me, don't be afraid to come say hi. I am always happy to say hi. If I'm filming something, just like as soon as I'm done, you'll see the camera kind of like either get hung up in my backpack or I'll put my hand down. That's the perfect time to come up and say hi. Do not hesitate. Always happy to say hi to friends. You should be an Imagineer. I would love that. I would love it. Tips to balance vlogging and everyday life. Oh, on the cruise. That has taken me practice. It's taken me practice. It has. And now I've really balanced, I think, and Michelle even commented. She's like, Michael, you're balancing it much better. It's like, yeah, I've gotten into the habit. It takes practice. All it is practice. That's it. That's it. What would you like to do? Tokyo Disneyland or westbound transatlantic cruise? I want to do both. Tokyo Disneyland? Oh my gosh, I really wanted to do that. Transatlantic sounds amazing too. Michael, fish extenders. Yes, I want to in the future. I want to participate. I keep forgetting to do that. Michael, do you think that one of the new Disney ships is almost bound to be called the Disney Princess? Or, and do you know when any extra information about the ships will come out? Marzipan, we can expect more information about those ships by the end of this year. And the Disney Princess, part of me thinks that they could call it the Disney Princess. Another part of me thinks they won't because there is an entire different cruise line known as the Princess. So, we'll see. We'll see. And I do not think it will be called Tritons. I do not think that a ship will be called Triton. I don't. I know that you have the Dream class and the Dream, but for me, I cannot see the Triton ship. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I can't see it. Will you ever go to a different cruise brand? David has talked to me about it. We'll see. Can you still enjoy your trips and vlog, or does vlogging get in the way? It never got in the way. It used to take up more time, but it never got in the way. I really enjoy them, and I'm able to capture all the magic, and it just kind of it goes with the flow. I mean, my entire family says they're having fun with it. Michael, did you ever hear about the people who missed the ship? Yes, I kind of got some side information that they made it. They did make it. They were okay. That was the end of it. I didn't hear the full story, but they were okay. That's the key. I think they just got lost track of time. I think that was what happened. So they were okay. Glad you asked. They were okay. If you ever had reservations starting August 28th to September 1st at Saratoga Springs, if you want to use it, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for your offer. I've got to figure out the plans. But who knows? You leave for Disney after work on Friday, so you have Friday night, all of Saturday, most of Sunday. You leave Sunday night, and you're back work on Monday. Holly, but then when do I make the vlogs? But yes, you have a good point. That's not a bad idea. I've got to get to Flower and Garden. I'm not going to miss it. Not going to do it this year. Got to do it. You need to move to Florida. Yes, I do. Yep. I know I need to. I want to urgently. What I'm trying to do is find another job in my office. And they have an office kind of close by. So I've been trying for a long time though to try and get that other job there. We'll see. I got to stay with my company though. Why don't you take a water bottle so you can fill it up? The answer to that, I have a camera in my other hand, and I like to have at least one hand free. But that's a very good thought. Favorite Disney Cruise Line activity exclusive to the magic? Exclusive to the magic. I'm going to say Rapunzel's Royal Table. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I liked that a lot. I really did. Did you watch any other Disney YouTuber? Of course, there are a lot of great ones in our community. I've actually done... I've done collaborations with many of them, like Jack from DSNY and Rob. Great people in our community. Truly amazing. We all want to move to Golden Oaks. Yes, we do. Yes. Sign me up. Really. Flower and Garden was awesome. I want to experience it. I've heard only great things. Kendall, I live in Florida. Hope to see you at Flower and Garden. You never know. I'm planning. I want to do it. I want to do it. Okay. Move to Golden Oaks if I win the lottery. That's what I'm going to do. What's your favorite Disney cruise ship? I will be doing a video about that in the future, but I like them all. I'm going to do a full review of all of them once I go on the fantasy. Well, let's wait for that, and then I'll be able to really tell you. Just be careful when you move to Florida. We have a lot of crazies down here. Oh gosh. I'll be careful. Michael, just found your videos recently, and I'm hooked. Oh, I'm so glad. Tanya, you're the most positive person I've ever watched. That means a lot. Well, I love life. I love life. I love being able to share it all with you, and I don't know. I have my parents to thank for that. Disney magic. It's an amazing community, and I'm blessed with so many things. So I'm happy. I guess. Love your attitude when you lost your GoPro. I was terrified. And actually, I still have it. I haven't put it away yet since the trip. I still have it. It's the same one. I'm actually thinking about getting another one because the audio on the 5 is just it's not there. It lacks every time. This feels like I haven't. I just think there's. This one, there we go. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry, there's some things right there. Michael, are you a pass holder for Disneyland as well? No, I'm not. Michael, did you miss dining at Apollo on this cruise? No, we decided not to because that would be, oh, you mean did I miss, I'm totally losing track. Did I miss dining on Apollo? Yes, of course, I loved Apollo. I want to go back to Apollo. I loved it. You can see where I was going with that. Escargot, oh gosh, never again. Never. Not because it was bad. It was good. I'm not saying it was bad. I cannot get it over in my mind. I can't do it. Let me know if you like escargot. I just can't do it. I'm thinking to myself, it's a snail. I just, no. Nope. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Nope. D23, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make D23 this year. Hopefully the next time, 2 years, just because work schedules and all of these things. I would love to in the future. GoPro 7, I know it is great, but Rodney, I'm trying to work on other things, maybe different camera. We'll see. I saw a camera question. Oh, I passed by. Oh, if I missed your comment, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer so I can answer as many questions. If I missed your comment, try asking again in a minute. When is next Walt Disney World trip? Not soon enough. I have no idea though. Have you eaten at Tiffin's yet? No, not yet. I keep meaning to. How many times have I said I'm going to eat at Tiffin's? So fast. So many times. Gondolas are fast. Yeah, I'm looking forward to riding them. There are crazies everywhere. That's it. Exactly. Exactly. Escargot. Ew, I know. Michael, I have the GoPro 7 Black and highly recommend it. The only issue is the fisheye effect. How do you decrease that in your vlogs? Because they look seamless in your videos. Thank you. I use linear setting. Oh, I've already forgot. I think it's linear. Don't quote me on that. It's another setting. There's wide angle, then like medium, and then there's like linear. It's linear. You want to use linear. When is the runway train opening? I think it's May. No, not May. I've lost my. May is the new projection show. I keep losing this. This year, 2019. It's opening 2019. Michael, I've always heard you mention your shirt size, but what about pants? I need to lose weight. I need to. No, it's like I think at 34, 36, somewhere in there. What's your favorite thing to do on the cruise? There are so many favorite things. I don't know. There's so many favorite things. Go Memorial Day weekend. I would love to. What is that? That's coming up. That's the 27th. I would love to. I really would. Will you be? What do you recommend at Sanaa? What do I recommend at Sanaa? Bread service. Bread service. Easy. 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 Would you use an inside cabin again? Absolutely. Loved it. I'm still trying to answer questions. Michael, how does the Disney Visa card work? You have the card, you use it, and you get points that you can use at Disney destinations. And you have to make sure you set up the points, though, so that's a good one. When is your next cruise? No idea, but hopefully soon. Wonder versus Magic. Again, this video is coming out tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. And you'll see it then. But, no wonder. I second them. Yeah. Sleepwalking Goofy. I did not see Sleepwalking Goofy. I looked for him, though. I did. Michael, what's your favorite restaurant at Walt Disney World? Lindsay, let's say Sanaa for today. It's on my mind. Let's say Sanaa. It's a good one for today. Michael, would you ever consider doing YouTube live streams at Disney World in the future? You know, I used to, but the connection is very difficult. Things are moving around a lot, so I don't usually do those anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I want to go to Sanaa just for the bread. It's that good. Do it. It's that good. And they have a bar area where you can order the bread too, a lounge. Really nice. No, I did not see Sleepwalking Goofy. I tried to. Did you talk about the August Galaxy's Edge opening? Sean, I have talked about it before, but I would love to go. I want to go. It's a plan. I want to go. Michael, if I want to make it for Flower and Garden Festival, you will absolutely love the food. It's amazing. Rachel, I will be spending all my time with food and things at Flower and Garden. It's going to be great. Michael, do you say any members Disney family on? Oh, I don't. Yes, a few members of our Disney family I did see on the cruise. They came up, said hi. Don't be afraid to come up and say hi. If I missed your question, I'm sorry. I'm trying for you. Who is your favorite Marvel character? Probably Captain America. Yeah, I would say Captain America. Then there are a lot of other very close ones. By the way, who's excited for Endgame? I'm very excited for Endgame, and I read this joke somewhere, but then I told it to my brother the other day. You know how in the trailer they say, like at the end of the trailer, they're like saying whatever it takes, and everybody's saying whatever it takes, whatever it takes. I said to David, and I don't take credit for this because I read it somewhere. I'm going to stay in the theater and not leave for like the restroom break or anything like that. Whatever it takes. It was funny. It was funny. I am 6 feet tall. Good question. What cell phone carrier? I use Sprint and it's not the best. I just started posting Disney vlogs. Any tips? Have fun with it. Have fun with it. That's the key. My mind is scattered. Do you think Disney will sell after hours ticket this summer? I do. I would imagine they will. Do you ever have the Disney Wonder? The music's playing in my house. Yes, I do all the time. When I'm editing, when I'm not focusing on the music, I'll have Disney music playing in the background. It's great. Endgame, I know, Endgame. You and your family are amazing. Thank you, Stephen. That means so much. Tried escargot at Food and Wine Festival once, and that was enough. Okay, glad I'm not alone there. Glad I am not alone there. Tokyo Disneyland, I want to. I really do. Tipping, work on the ships. I actually have a video all about tipping on board. I had a video all about that. Slowing down. Slowing down. All right. Have you thought about mother-son cruise? I sure have. I hope to do that in the future. Will you be doing, you are doing an amazing job, Michael. Thank you, Jennifer. Trying to keep up with comments. I'm trying. I saw you on David's live stream yesterday. We were playing games together on David's channel. I have a podcast. Oh, that's great. From kids' perspective. I love it. Hi, I have to go on Disney cruise next year. It's amazing. It really, really is. Okay, I'm going to try and answer a few last-minute questions. If I missed your question, now's the time to ask it again. I'm going to try and reread some of them if I missed it. And we're going to answer a few, and then we're going to get to the weekend and mail time and all these great things that I have planned for you in the future. Look at that snail emoji. No. No. Bran and Tia, no. Now. Favorite theater show. That's a great idea for a video. Ben, I'm going to do that. Great idea. Tell your sister that she had a great time. Breathe. I know. Okay. All right. I'm breathing. Michael, do you collect Disney Funko Pops? I have several sent by friends, which I hope to showcase in the future. I collect shirts and pins more than Funko Pops, though. That's for sure. My family and I got D23 Gold family membership. Do you see any benefits to D23 membership? There are a lot. I get the magazine, which is great. A friend gifted me the membership not too long ago, which was super generous. But you get all the news and the magazines, which are great, and you get discounts for D23, which I would love to use. Part of me, I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure that out. I want to go to D23. Part of me thinks I won't be able to do it. We'll see. Mission Breakout. I want to try Mission Breakout at Disneyland or California Adventure, but do I think it'll take over Walt Disney World? I don't even want to predict that. I love the Tower of Terror at Walt Disney World, so I don't know. What was your dining rotation on the Magic? Would you do it different next time? It was good. I don't think that, I don't really make the decision. I just let Disney decide and let me know. But it was good. It was a good adventure. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm gonna breathe. There we go. What are your new ship name predictions? Oh, you know what? That's a good question for everyone. New ship name predictions. I get this all snails. Blah. No, the snail emoji. It's haunting me. I lost my train of thought. Disney ship names. Disney ship names of the future. I'm leaving that to you because I've guessed and I'm not good at guessing those. Let me know your thoughts. Any tips for first-time Disney cruisers? Best time to go? I think that there are always good times to go. I would go when a time when it's a little bit warmer, March through the summer and some of the spring, the fall, so that you can see Castaway Cay. That's, I think, the critical part of your first cruise. Really, I feel like Castaway Cay is essential for that first one. Really. Endgame is not the last Avengers movie. I don't know any. Michelle would know this before I would. I'm not following any of the rumors about that. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. So it's going to be good. Excuse me. Leave a legacy. I would. Yeah, I saw those stones that you can make. The stones that you can have them print out with your name and everything. Those look cool. But maybe they'll do more Leave a Legacy in the future. Disney Imagination. I like that one. Disney Imagination. That's a great. Disney Imagination is great with Figment on the back. That's the one that's on my mind a lot. I don't know if they'll use it, but I hope so. Expecting a surprise flower and garden video from Michael. He sure knows how to surprise us. Come on, Ricardo, though. You got to say you like the surprises, though, right? I mean, do you remember, it was Festival of the Arts. No, it was the January one. I'm losing track. Where I surprised you and you saw the zoom in on the computer and the zoom out of Spaceship Earth. That was a good surprise. I like that surprise. Imagination, creativity, miracle. Ship names. Interesting one. Fairy tales, ship names. I like that one. Of course, hey Kyla, good to see you. Thanks for being a part of it with me. What resort do you want to buy at DVC? Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani. That would be the one I would get at DVC. That would look fantastic. Do you like pin trading on the ships? Of course I do. I love pin trading on board. They do a great job, especially with the captain's pin trading. I missed it this past time. I did, and I wish I hadn't, but it's a great experience. Try Candy Cane Inn, Disneyland Resort. Oh, I'll have to look into that. Thank you. Would you go on a Halloween cruise, a hurricane season? Sorry, I read Halloween there. I wouldn't hesitate. A friend asked me about this yesterday. I wouldn't hesitate during hurricane season because you never know. Sometimes there are, they have more hurricanes. Sometimes there are less. The reason why I wouldn't hesitate is because I trust Disney to keep me safe. If Disney says, you know what, we've got to cancel this and we'll refund you, that's going to happen. Of course, I don't want that to happen, but I trust Disney with my safety enough where I don't have to really worry about it. Yeah. The Disney Wish, I like that. The Disney Believe, I like that one too. if you could create, oh, I like this, a new annual pass magnet, what character would you use? Well, considering the fact that, and I'm looking at my magnets. There we go. They've used Figment. They've used Mickey, Minnie. They've got Mickey with the chef hat. There we go. I'll put that back. Pluto, Donald. Now they've got Daisy. I don't know. There are a lot of good characters they could use. I'm actually going to leave. That's a good question to end the stream on. If you could put a character on one of these magnets, which one would it be? I'm going to say, okay, the ones they haven't done. Slow down while I'm talking. Characters they haven't done. Let's say, I guess you have to, let's say Hercules. Let's say Hercules or one of those other characters. And they can, I have a feeling they're going to just continue on with these characters. It's going to be great. Oh, Illumination. Illumination. That's a good name for a ship. The Baymax ship. That's not bad. Candy Cane. It's a gem. Oh, shush. I'm sorry. Aquadunk. Aquadunk. What's your wish ride for the next 3 ships? You know, they're going to have the Aqueduct. Duck? I'm losing track of the names. Aqueduct, where you go around. That's going to be on the next ships for sure. Oh, Stitch. Yes, they've got to have Stitch on a magnet. You're right. They've got to do that. Tigger, Jiminy Cricket, Chippendale. Chippendale they've got to do too. There's a lot of, they've got to do some great ships. Wow, great characters. See, my mind is going. Mine's, okay. Pooh Bear magnet. That's a great one too. Lilo and Stitch, Tinkerbell, Oswald, Chippendale, Dash, Thanos. Ha! I wouldn't have thought of that one. Would not have thought, you know what? With this in my hand, I guess I should have thought of a Thanos magnet, right? That should have been on my mind. Full-time work or full-time Disney traveling? Of course, I would rather do full-time Disney traveling, but maybe that's in the future. You never know. With our community growing as fast as it is, I don't know. I would love that. I would love that. The Wall-E. I like Wall-E. Orange Bird. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Orange Bird on a magnet in the future. Not at all. Not at all. Chip and Dale. Michael on a magnet. That is never going to happen. But good thought, though. Hatbox Ghost. You know, Kayla, I had not thought about Hatbox Ghost. Because, you know, Disney, I'm not at Disneyland as often. So, Hatbox Ghost, it's not on my mind as much. Captain America, not a bad one. Dinosaur. Dinosaur to replace, Indiana Jones ride. I have a video all about that, so you never know what the future holds. A Haunted Mansion one, maybe. Maybe. It could be. Hard to know. Hard to know for sure. Anyway, with that, I'm going to start logging off here. Thank you so much for being a part of the adventure with me. So glad I could share some of your Saturday with you, answer some of your questions. If I missed your question, don't feel bad. I will be answering them again in the future. I can get back to that. And I will get back to your questions in the next stream. There's another stream next Saturday, so if I missed it, hang on to that question. I'll have to do the question and answers and maybe some Twitter questions, Instagram questions, who knows, in the future. I'm going to try and make the questions a little bit more diverse so that I can answer as many as possible because I don't want to miss your question. It means so much that you're part of it with me. With that said, I'm going to get going. Thank you again for being a part of the magic with me. It means so much. Have an absolutely magical day and a magical weekend.